Hey guys, so welcome back to another video, and today I'm doing another story time of the other flight that I took, because I was just going to stick them both into one video, but it ended up being really long and I did not want to put you guys through that. So I just split it into two different videos, so that's why I'm going to look like this right now, and then once the video starts I'm going to look different. So yeah, and I hope you guys all like it, and if you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, so we'll get right to it. And on the way back from Ohio, I fly by myself once again. The person that never likes going places by herself or being by herself is riding on a plane by herself. My grandpa drops me off at the airport. Oh my god, this pigeon. It legit just flew right. I'm at my window and the pigeon's like legit right there. So I'm freaking out that my suitcase is about to weigh over 50 pounds and I'm gonna have to pay $75 for weighing over 50 pounds. Like, no, that's retarded. $75? No. 25? Understandable. 75? Why? Why? For what reason? On top of the 25 or the $30 that you already paid for it to get checked. Okay, so you're paying $105 for a suitcase to get checked. No. That's dumb. I go up to the check-in place and he's like, okay, put your suitcase on the scale. And I'm like, oh god, please be under 50 pounds. Please be under 50 pounds. I stick it up there and it's legit. It's 50.024 pounds, okay? And the guy's like, because I'm telling him, I'm like, oh, I hope this doesn't weigh over 50 pounds. He's like, well, we'll see. And so it's 50.024. That's how much it weighed. He said, oh, it's close enough to 50. We'll just say it's 50 pounds. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much, because I'm not trying to pay $75 for it to weigh 0.024 over 50 pounds. No. Okay? So we got through that part, and I go to walk to security. And once again, there's like no line. Like, I never have to wait in a line for security or to check in or anything. So I get to the airport 2 hours before my flight, and it takes me 20 minutes to get through everything, and then I just sit at the gate for an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes doing nothing, looking like a loner. I'm sitting there, and like the first 5 minutes that I'm sitting there, some wacky looking crazy dude, I'm like sitting in a chair like here, and he's like sitting in a chair facing that way, like right here, and he had his arm like on the chair, so it was like almost touching me, and I'm just like and he waves over at me, and I have my headphones in and I'm trying to ignore him. So he's like waving over at me and I'm just like, and then he's like, he said, like, smoke? No, I don't smoke, dude. And don't ask me, like, do I look like someone that smokes? No. Like, that is disgusting, and get away from me, because you are creepy. And legit, he's asking every single person that sits down around him, oh, do you have a cigarette? Do you have a cigarette? No, nobody's got a cigarette in this place, dude. I don't think you're supposed to take them to airports, but I don't really know, because I don't smoke, so I would not know that. And so then I was just creeped out, so I got up to go to the bathroom. No, I got up to get away from this weirdo. And then I walked to the farthest away bathroom I could find, so they would waste time and I could get away from that dude. I come back and there's still like an hour till my flight. I'm like, really? Like, come on, this is taking forever. So I sit down. I see the weirdo dude. He's on the one side. I sit down all the way on the other side of the room, because I'm like, no, I'm not risking him sitting by me and being creepy. So I sit on the other side, and we're waiting. It comes to the time when we're supposed to board, and this plane still isn't even here. It didn't even land yet. And like, I think it was maybe 10 minutes after we were supposed to board, it lands. And then it's like, it looked like a freaking circus getting off this plane. Like, how did all these people fit in this tiny plane? Well, I mean, I guess it really wasn't that tiny. It was like 3 on one side and 3 on the other side, but I think there was 41 rows, so it was like a really long plane. Like, really long. It looked like you were looking through like a hallway that never ended. Like, when you were at the front of the plane and you look back, it like was never ending. It was crazy. But like, I'm like, oh my god, there's people still getting off. Like, it took them 15 minutes just to get off the plane. While we were waiting for that, these people with a dog, like, there was 3 people on my flight that had dogs, and the one was a French bulldog, and oh my god, it was the cutest thing ever. Legit. It just like laid there and didn't do anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what they do all the time, but it just was laying there, and it was just being so good, and I'm like, oh, I want it. It's so cute. But this bulldog, like, it was like a big dog. Like, it wasn't no little dog. Like, I didn't know you were allowed to bring that big of a dog on a plane. But they did. Getting on the plane, once again, my anxiety goes poof, rockets to the freaking moon when I'm getting on the plane, waiting to see who I have to sit next to. And of course, my seat was like 38A, I think. So I was all the way like in the back, like really. So I'm walking, and as I'm getting closer to the back, my anxiety is just going all the way up, getting worse. And eventually I find my seat, and I had to sit next to, I was at the window seat, and then there was a little Asian guy, and on the aisle seat, it was more of like a heftier person. And like, I felt so bad because the little Asian guy, he was like I sat on, it was like me, the Asian dude, and then this lady. And the Asian guy like was like in my little space sort of, because she was taking up so much room that he like couldn't help it. And like, I understood that, so I was just like squished up against the window. Like, it wasn't too bad sitting next to them because they didn't talk to me. So as long as the people don't talk to me, I'm okay. If you start talking to me, I'm just like, no, please stop. So once again, I'm watching a video on my phone about like legit almost falling asleep. All of a sudden, legit, I thought at that second I was about to, we were going down. I swore we were going down. Like, I've never been in turbulence that bad. Like, that was worse than the first time. It was just one little jerk, like really bad. Like, my phone almost flung out my hand. It was so bad. And the pilot comes on the intercom, is like, oh, that turbulence that we just experienced back there, that was from a plane flying above us. And I'm like, well, why is a plane that close to us? Why did we almost die? Like, I legit, like, I swore this plane was going down. Like, it was so, it was so scary. I can't stop yawning. I'm sorry, guys. I had to get up really early because I had to babysit today. It was so freaking scary. And this was like in the middle of our flight. It wasn't even close to when we were landing or when we took off. It was smack dab in the middle. And I'm like, of course, we're gonna freaking die in the middle of nowhere. After that jolt, it was like pretty smooth, and then like all of a sudden it was like bouncy again, okay? And I'm like, oh my god, here we go again. Near-death experience. I had the worst time on the planes this time. Like, I don't know. It was so scary. And I was by myself. Like, no thank you. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Oh, my eyes are watering now. That's what happens when I yawn, guys. My eyes look like I'm crying. Legit all the time. I'm not crying. I just yawned. Yeah, that was my near-death experience on the plane. Not once, but twice. Second time's a charm. So we're driving home, and we're not even like out of the airport, like vicinity. I don't know what you call it. It's not like the highway yet, but it's not like, we're not out of the airport, but we're like almost. There's a lane here, and this one was a straight only, and this one had to curve. Okay, so this dude is legit like kind of riding like next to us, okay? And then as this one's curving, this dude goes legit cuts us off. Like, my mom had to slam on her brakes, and we legit almost died again. Near-death experience, Trace. Yeah, that's Trace. Trace. Okay? Like, oh my god, give me a break. Please, I do not want to die this young. It wasn't our fault at all. Like, my mom was paying attention and everything. Just this idiot didn't know how to drive, and he didn't know his lane went like this, obviously, and he had to go straight. So he, like, right in front of us. Yeah, this is a long story. Sorry, guys. I might make it into 2 stories. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so the end of my story time, and I hope you guys all liked it. And if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure to tell your friends and your families all about my channel. I'll put all my social medias in the description box below so you guys can follow me on that if you want to. This is probably going to go up on a vlog day. So, yeah, I'm probably going to stop doing vlogs for a little while. Alright guys, so I'll see you on Friday for a video. And yeah, so peace and chicken grease.